Hello, welcome to this YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be focusing on one very important tool out of the many important tools that we have on the BMT, and this is the reports feature. So once you have successfully configured your BMT profile, in order to access the reports, the financial reports that the BMT has, simply head over to the reports feature and click your business performance. And then you'll see that there's the profit and loss statements feature, there's the balance sheet, there's the cash flow statement right over here, and then we have your money tracker summary. And if we scroll further down, we have your spending plans graph, which shows you the planned amount the planned amount of money that you'd like to spend and the money that you spent. And so if I had spent money in this test account, it will appear in an orange color. And then if you go down further, you see that you have the your money tracker graph, which also helps you to navigate, or rather to check your cash in and your cash out. So when we start with the profit and loss statements, you are able to view your monthly and as well as view your yearly statements. So once I click view monthly, I need to put in my start date and my end date. And for example, if I decide to say, you know what, I want to go back as far back as 2024, from January the 1st all the way to the current day. And then you'll notice that the BMT will automatically generate my profit and loss statement for me, and I'll be able to see my gross profit, my profit or loss before and after tax. I'm also able to export this to CSV or to export it to PDF. And then this is the same principle for all the financial reports that the BMT can generate. So if you want to view your balance sheet, you can simply go there and then also put in your start date and your end date. And so if we use the same principle of saying, you know what, I want to check as far back as 2024, just a second, January the 1st all the way to today, and then if I generate my balance sheet, it will show me my total assets and my total current liabilities, my net assets and my total assets, as well as other details. If I go back home and I click on cash flow statements, I will also have to follow the same principle of putting in my start date and my end date, and the BMT will automatically generate the cash flow statement for me. And this is also the same principle when it comes to the your money tracker summary, which is simply the trial balance. I would need to put in my start date and my end date, and the BMT would automatically generate all these financial reports for me, helping me to track my profit or loss for my business, and helps me to see how my business is faring.